He's going to have speed. Bisu's going to have speed zealots pretty soon here, so it looks like we're just going to basically go into your standard, you know, goons and zealots versus tanks and vultures and such, sort of thing so far. Templar Archives out, so maybe that Stargate was for Arbiters again. Bisu has used Arbiters on this map before. I think in GSI he used Arbiters on this map. So that's a strong possibility, and it definitely Bisu can definitely use Arbiters to their full effect there. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how he can do that, though. Again, maybe he's watched the games that Flash has played on this map, and he knows that Flash is capable of dealing with carriers. That might be what he's kind of thinking here, I guess. Because Flash has proven he can beat Protoss with carriers, although I honestly think that even though Bisu's on a little bit of a slump right now, I honestly think that anytime Bisu is better than anytime, because like I think I was saying this before. I don't remember if I finished my thought or not. I think I was interrupted by the game. Well, I don't want to say that, but I think I stopped saying it because something that happened in the game. But Bisu, yeah, when he's slumping, maybe I did say that already. When he's slumping, he's not in a huge slump. He's still very good. Yeah, okay, well, I'll leave it at that anyways. But Bisu going into a very ground-based macro mode here, so he's definitely going to be going for Arbiters there. He's got the Templar Archives out. He needs to make some damn High Templar with them, though. And, oh, Flash must have known the Arbiters were coming. He must have comsatted all that stuff, and he knows that Bisu's getting Arbiters. He's mining his base. Yeah, there's the Arbiter Tribunal. I may have missed that before, but yeah, I figured out that's what he was doing. So Flash very intelligently mining his base there, because that would be the perfect spot to recall. Would be right on top of those factories and take out his production. That would be basically the way that the most effective, well, one of the most effective ways that Bisu could use his Arbiters. A good recall in there, and it's so much fun. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like one of the sexiest things I've ever seen in my life, to see a recall come in on top of mines and just get obliterated upon landing. They warp in and they don't even have time to fire a shot at the mines because they're right on top of them, and the whole army just pops. It is, oh man, it's so fun to watch that kind of thing. I think the Beast will probably be able to avoid that. He's like I said, he's very, very big on the scout. He'll want to know what's going on. 3 Stargates going down for Bisu. Wow. 3 Stargates for Bisu, so he is definitely not kidding about those Arbiters. He is going to have lots of Arbiters, and that could be very effective for him. Basically, Flash, I think, needs to do something pretty soon here. He needs to do something very soon, because if Bisu gets out several Arbiters, then he's gonna basically own the ground. He's going to own the ground very badly. He's going to be able to go in there and just stasis the hell out of everything Flash has and walk all over the rest of what Flash has. And there's not going to be a whole lot that Flash is going to be able to do about it. 2 Arbiters out now. 2 more Arbiters coming, and then he's going to have... Well, I don't know if Bisu's going to really invest in 3 more Arbiters at a time after that. He could be... putting up those Stargates, additional Stargates, so he can replenish his Arbiters quickly if they die, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how many Arbiters he decides to get, because if he does have a lot of Arbiters, that's, you know, 5 or 6, 7 Arbiters, that's a squad of goons that he doesn't have in the Psi, and, but Flash getting Science Vessels, again, very intelligently, again, Science Vessels is something I think that's very underused in Terran versus Protoss here, and a huge battle is coming up here. This is going to be very, very... Oh, yes! EMP goes off on both of the Arbiters. Oh, Bisu's going to have to fall back here. Maybe he's not going to fall back. He might just go with the cloak. But those Arbiters have no energy. He's not going to be able to stasis field there. Wow, that is a ton of mines. And Flash just using those Science Vessels to pick off observers left and right. Very, very intelligent of him. Keeping Bisu in the dark there. Keeping him from knowing what's going on. Keeping him from having map awareness, basically, and being able to see where things are, and also keeping Bisu from planting an observer over that minefield, which was a huge minefield there, placed there to stop Bisu from coming around the backside. And another battle going in here, and Flash does not have his troops in front of his... Oh, there's the High Templar right there! Storm going off for those tanks, and those tanks are going to go down very easily to the Zealots afterwards. More storm going off. Beautiful, beautiful storms going off by Bisu. I think those storms basically just won that battle for him, because Flash has shown that he is capable of holding off large attacks just miraculously. in some cases, but in that case, his tanks just went down too quickly and he was not able to accomplish anything. He's going to have to pull SCVs here. Bisu storming in with Reavers, a ton of goons. Bisu bringing probes in just to have extra forces on the ground because just to take the hits from the tanks. Very good move on his part, just throwing those probes in there, and except now he's just throwing them in there without running in his Dragoons, so that was kind of a waste of them. But he ran out of Zealots and he just sent in some probes just to take hits so that his Dragoons and Zealots would, well, most of the Dragoons will be able to get in there. Flash setting up extra command center. I didn't see where that was, that other command center there. It looks like Flash is going to try and come in here, and no, he's just going to chill there. Maybe he's, oh, actually, yeah, a lot of mines there. He might have been trying to plant mines to delay, and then, oh, Bisu doesn't have an observer here. He's just kind of attack moving through those mines, and losing a little bit of hits on one of his Dragoons there. Oh, sorry, those 3 mines chasing that one Zealot. I thought they were going to hit the goons or something like that, though. So Flash doing a little bit of harassment there, but basically both players pretty much harassment-proof at this point. Bisu has plenty of stuff set up to stop vultures from attacking any of his stuff. He's got robotic facility still just chilling in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's awesome. And what was I saying? Yeah, so Bisu, wow, Bisu has a lot of gateways now. And yeah, that minefield, by the way, stuck there, I think, to stop a reach around. Oh, I already said that too. Man, I'm repeating myself a lot today here. So, a bit of a standoff here. Both players having a ton of economy. It looks like they're probably going to be running out of their mains pretty soon, but it does look like on the minimap they still have some money in their main, so can't count that out. But basically, Bisu has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. Flash has 4 bases, and yeah, and Bisu has like 5 gas though, is the thing. Oh, and he actually has his mineral only, and another EMP going down there. That Goliath almost taking out that Arbiter. Well, actually, it had a couple hits left on it, but Flash being again. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. Science Vessels not used nearly enough in Terran versus Protoss. Even when there's no Arbiters around, it'd just be beautiful. I mean, you can knock out, with one EMP, you can knock out so many hit points worth of shields. If you can get off a good thing on the cluster. And there he goes, EMPing the Templar as well. I don't know if he got all the Templar. It looked like he got a couple of those Templar with the EMP, but not all of them. I think there's still some Storms left in that army. So, oh, no, 2 Arbiters coming in here. It's going to go for a recall. I don't know if he knows those mines are there. There's a lot of turrets around Flash's base to stop observers from getting in. He's grouped up his forces. He's definitely going for a recall here. Oh, come on, show the Arbiters, show the Arbiters. Wait, okay, on the minimap it looks like he might not be going. Oh, another EMP goes off on all those forces that were preparing there. 2 Arbiters coming in here. Oh, he's going to recall on top of the mines. He's going to recall on top of the mines. Oh, yes. Oh, man, only 5 Dragoons going down, though, but all those Zealots are also very damaged, so Flash is going to be able to run back there. Man, that was not as beautiful as I was hoping, I have to admit. But now, oh, man, that was a good chunk of Bisu's army, and now without that chunk of his army, Flash is just going out there and taking out Bisu's bases now, and that one was relatively undefended. He's just almost attack moving into that there. In the meantime, while he's distracted, Flash is going to try and attack that 12 o'clock base, but Flash is losing a lot in his main. It looks like he's cleaning up his main there, but he's going to have to do something to protect his outer expansion here, where Bisu is attacking. All of his forces are out in the field attacking various things, so that base is completely undefended. Both players just attacking each other, basically trying to see who can kill the other off first in this point. And I think if it goes this direction, then the advantage is going to go to Bisu, because he's got those expansions at the top. Never mind, those expansions at the top getting owned. Oh, Storm going off, killing a bunch of SCVs and a Zealot, it looked like. But wow, oh my gosh, it's just a battle to see who can kill the other off first. Actually, it looks like Flash mysteriously has somehow fought off Bisu's force from his natural there, and wow, he's not his natural, but his outer natural, I guess you'd call it there, his second well, I don't know if it's even called natural, but he's fought Bisu off there. In the meantime, Bisu has fought him off as well, though, so things kind of returning a little bit back to status quo here. Neither player is going to, it looked like for a minute there that was going to be the final battle, and both players were going to try and finish each other off before they died. And looks like that one Dark Templar cleaning up that base there, but those northern bases are vulnerable now. Flash back to mining there. Flash lost a lot of SCVs, and you can't blame him for not even seeing that drop. Oh, get your science vessels out there. Oh, man. those science vessels were accompanying his troops in the top, and the troops all died, I guess. The science vessels ran off, but he didn't do anything there. Flash now bringing some forces down to the south base as well, which is very good because if he didn't do that, that was going to be horrible because Bisu has just been expanding all over the map here, and it's very, very good of Flash to start taking out some of these bases here because, yeah, Bisu's economy was just getting out of hand, absolutely out of hand. I mean, he had he had 2 bases in the top, he had his mineral only, it looked like, which Flash is now taking out. Oh, recall right on top of the tanks, very, very nice. And Dark Templar in there as well, dispatching those tanks very, very quickly. Very, very nicely done by by Bisu, and a few vultures escaping there, but I don't think they're going to do a lot of good in this case. Yeah, they're going to get picked off there. But Flash doing a very, very good job of harassing, keeping Bisu a little bit pressured because he wasn't pressuring Bisu enough before. And finally, when things broke down, now he's been able to put some pressure on Bisu.